Hello leaders, you're listening to In Between, a higher self-leadership podcast. I'm Valarie Sanjeevi, a business coach and leadership mentor. In my podcast, I wish to share my awareness on higher self-leadership and how we can integrate it in our leadership practice every day and see results. Higher self-leadership is in the awareness. Dear listeners, welcome back to In Between, a higher self-leadership podcast. Today we are talking about a word that's become a bit of a buzzword, according to me. And we hear that word in leadership circles, we see it on social media, we see it in personal development, we see it even in our family, at home, etc. This word is authenticity. And more we are looking for authentic people, authentic shares, authentic leadership, authentic people, authentic stories. We see that word everywhere. And that's why I'd like to give possibly a definition of that word, in-depth definition, if I may say. Some people, when they speak about authenticity, they speak about alignment. They know something is off when they hear someone or for themselves, but they don't know yet what is off. They don't have the words to name it. So we speak about alignment. And if we speak about alignment, it means that we are not aligned. But what do we want to be aligned with? This authenticity that we are looking for in the shares on social media and with leaders has something to do with humanness. We are looking for the humanity. We are looking for the humanness behind the share, behind the leaders, behind the CEO. But why are we looking for that? I really feel we are looking for that because it helps us to connect to someone, to connect to a person, to connect with a story. I really feel that this authenticity that we are all looking for is related to how can I connect with this person? I don't want this person to be anymore on the pedestal. I want them to be at the same level as me. And I want them to be reachable. I want them, to be someone I can talk to. So I want for that to bring them back to their humanness. Because if I can see the people, the leaders, the CEOs as human beings, then I can relate to them. Then I can be inspired because they are still human, so it means that whatever they are doing is possible and I can do it myself. So really for me, behind this authenticity, what we are looking for is the connection, but not like the surface level connection, the real in-depth connection. And sometimes you confuse authenticity by being raw, by trying to be real. And sometimes we can see that people overshare in order to try to be authentic and try to be raw in order to connect. But that is not exactly what we are looking for. We are not looking for the rawness in people. We are looking for this humanness. We are not looking for an identity that I can copy or model. We are looking for the truth. We are looking for the presence behind this person. We are looking for an energetic match. And we want to see that their actions are aligned with whatever they are saying. They want to feel the frequency, and they want to feel the frequency of the soul speaking. So we can say that authenticity integrates our humanity, our mission, our higher self, our soul, our weaknesses, our strengths, our resilience, all of it. And our fears as well, all of our emotions, but as well our driving force, our ability to be a good communicator. So really, if there is a word that is behind authenticity, it could be being fully present, to embody a resonance, the resonance of our soul, the resonance of our truth, or of our essence, not an identity. Because if it's an identity, then it could feel like it's a mask. So it's not real, it's not raw, it's not anything that I want to connect with. So people are trying to find this human dimension behind the CEOs and the leaders and the shares and the stories. So if we try to define a little bit the word presence, because as I said, for me, authenticity is linked to be present. What does it mean to be present? To be present to what it is now, to be present to the person who is talking to me, to be present to whatever I'm facing as a human right now in my life, to be present to what's life about, to be present to my mission and how to lead my mission, to be present to my emotions, to be present to what life is offering, to be able to see everything that life is showing to me. And in order to see, I need to be present. I can't be, all in my head. I can't be all in my emotions. I need to use all of that as metrics, as indicators. Am I present right now to what I'm doing, to what I'm saying, to what I'm facing, to my mission, to my truth? Am I congruent to what I say, to what I do, to what I show on social media, but even behind, where nobody's watching? Am I doing what I said I would do? Or am I saying something and then in the back doing something else? Am I communicating when I decide to change? Because it doesn't mean that I can't change. I can pivot. That's not a problem. I can change. I can grow. Because presence doesn't mean that I know everything. Presence doesn't mean that I know all the paths all the way. Presence doesn't mean that everything is clear. No, it just means that right now, right here, that's where I am and that's what I'm doing. And I'm clear with that and I'm congruent with everything I'm doing, I'm showing. I have some sense of integrity, if I may say. Being present doesn't mean as well that I have to show all the pains I'm going through, all the fears I'm going through. It doesn't mean as well that I have to hide them. I can be clear that I'm facing a rough path right now. I can share about my journey, but it doesn't mean that I have to cry all the time. That's not what it is, authenticity. Authenticity in living fully my emotions. It's not because I'm fully living my emotions that I have to show all of them, but I don't have to hide them and say that everything is okay all the time. Authenticity has nothing to do with being loud. Loud in my pain, loud in my suffer, loud in my emotions, loud in my voice, loud in my truth. No. It's, again, going back to the presence. What am I facing today? What can I share about that to inspire people? Because it's not because we are leaders or CEO that everything is perfect, that we don't have any more emotions and that everything is clear. It's not that. It doesn't mean that we know all the steps to our missions. No. But we are fully present to what life is showing us and use that as something to move to the next step. So be present to life itself. Because if we are 100% present to everything that life is presenting to us, I'm telling you, there is so much wisdom, so much information. And that's how, again, we collapse time. Authenticity can be as well, am I speaking the words of my soul? Which is the mission again. So really what I feel that people are looking when they're asking for authentic people is they are looking for aligned people with whatever is going on, with present people, but present in themselves, present at what they are doing, present in their communication, present to their truth, present to their soul, present to the world, present to their humanness, to their emotions. So actually, they are looking for more congruent people. That's what is behind aligned as well. So for me, again, alignment is one piece of the authenticity. Presence is for me a definition of authenticity. Another word for present could be awareness. Am I aware of what's going on for me right now? Am I aware of the signs that life is showing me? I am aware to whatever this person is telling me. I am aware of that. Am I aware that I'm still a human being? Am I aware that I still have emotions to process? I am aware that I am the one to lead the mission. Am I aware that people are watching? Am I aware of that? So authenticity is not a soft skill. It's not an identity. It's really something that is coming from within. It's something that we are building again, over and over again. And when people say that didn't feel authentic, what they are really saying is that I can't connect with what this person is saying because it's not congruent. I can't feel the congruency in this person. So because I don't feel it, it means that I can't connect with the humanness. And if I can't connect, it means because there is a mask. And if there is a mask, it's not authentic. So if we can drop our mask and be really connected to our truth, to our soul, and to the mission that we are here to lead, then I think we are one step closer to being authentic. So I want to leave you with this reflection. Where in your life are you performing a version of yourself? When in your life do you feel that you have to wear a mask? Where in your life are you not fully present to what you are doing? Those are contemplations prompts, again, to help us to bring more authenticity that the world is crying for. Thank you for listening. Leadership in Action. See you soon in the next episode.